Let's talk some Manny Pacquiao versus Kieth Thurman. In this video, I will be making my prediction. But before I get into it, let me just make one thing clear. The only reason that I'm on BoxRec looking and comparing Thurman and Manny Pacquiao's record, the only reason that I'm watching YouTube videos and studying these two fighters is because of Manny Pacquiao's age. Let's not mistake that. Let's not get that twisted, people. The only reason why this fight that I'm thinking of who is going to win and I'm analyzing, pretty hard fight to predict, is simply because of Manny Pacquiao's age. Manny Pacquiao is 10 years older than Kieth Thurman. He's 40 years old. He's a guy that's obviously not in his prime, but he is a guy that still possesses speed, power, and heart and determination to get in that gym every day and train. Kieth Thurman, on the other hand, although he's a younger fighter with a great resume, in my opinion, he has the best resume at welterweight, beating the likes of Danny Garcia and Sean Porter, but has been off. He's been missing in action for almost 2 years. Obviously, he did have that fight against Josecito Lopez, but prior to that, he was missing in action for 2 years. So, right now, in my opinion, the two main heads, the two-headed monster at the welterweight division is Crawford and Errol Spence Jr., but that's another conversation. But with that being said, I think a lot of people are picking Kieth Thurman to win this fight, and the argument is that Kieth Thurman is younger. He's a younger guy. He's a stronger guy. He's a naturally bigger guy. And they're using the excuse of Manny Pacquiao being 40 years old, and I get that. I've also put into that in consideration that Manny Pacquiao is 40 years old, and logic tells us that as you age, you slow down. Things are not the same. Also, Manny Pacquiao has been down. Marquez put him to sleep, as we all know. Kieth Thurman is arguably a bit stronger fighter than Marquez, but I think for that kind of knockout to happen again, I think the odds are that it won't. I think Manny Pacquiao ran into that punch. He didn't see it coming, and he was perfectly timed by Marquez. But let's get into it. I still think that Manny Pacquiao has enough in the tank to beat Kieth Thurman. Let me tell you why. And one of the reasons is because I didn't like the way Kieth Thurman looked at his last fight. And the argument is that he had ring rust. I get that. That's a legitimate argument. He did have ring rust, but I don't think that Kieth Thurman has ever faced a guy like Manny Pacquiao. I think this is his toughest competition. Even though he's the older man, I think he hasn't faced a guy with the speed of Manny Pacquiao, with the angles of Manny Pacquiao, with the combination punching of Manny Pacquiao, and at the same time, he does hit hard. And most importantly, with the experience of Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao has faced them all. The Mayweathers, De La Hoya, Cotto, Marquez, Margarito, Barrera, Morales. This man has faced every style you could possibly throw at him. He's been in wars, and even after that knockout I keep mentioning, he still came back and fought like this man had never tasted that canvas. He's the real deal. He's an all-time great. I think that Manny Pacquiao will outwork Kieth Thurman in this fight. I think as soon as Kieth Thurman feels the power of Manny and the speed, he is going to get on his bicycle, and that's what's going to cost him the fight. I don't see Manny Pacquiao stopping Kieth Thurman, although it is a possibility. I don't see it. If this fight ends in a knockout, it'll be Kieth Thurman knocking out Manny Pacquiao, but I don't see that happening. I see Manny Pacquiao beating Kieth Thurman by decision, possibly hurting Kieth Thurman at times in the fight. The speed kills. Speed kills, and Manny Pacquiao has that speed that Kieth Thurman has never seen. He's gonna hit. Kieth Thurman is gonna hit Manny Pacquiao as well, but will he land flush? Will he land enough times? I don't think so. I think that if Kieth Thurman wants to beat Manny Pacquiao, he has to attack the body, but I don't see that happening, people. Hit the like button, drop a comment. If you disagree with me, that's fine. Hit and subscribe to my channel. Peace out.